Man, check this out. The craziest thing in the world happened to me about 2 weekends ago. 2 weeks ago. So I was in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
I went to my my niece's birthday party. I flew Spirit. I know a lot of people got stuff.
Oh, top tier.
Well, we're gonna get to that point right there. But this is the crazy. This is what happened. I left my bag. DFW thought that my bag was a bomb.
Now,
the DFW airport thought that my bag was a bomb.
So the
yeah, Gemini, two sides, one vibe. Yeah, we in control. Gemini, cool. Jada Gray, Benni, Gemini, watch us unfold. Real talk, no filter, let the truth be told. From the heart to the mic, yeah, we break the mold. Tap in, tune in, welcome to the show. Let's go.
They thought my bag was a bomb. Let me tell you what happened. I got off the plane.
Front door.
I went down to the baggage claim. I got my bag. I didn't tell you this story on purpose because I was saving it for this day. I literally, I was saving it for the podcast.
Okay.
Because I know you didn't know about this. But I flew in. I went to Dallas. I flew Spirit, which I got something. I got nothing but good things to say about Spirit. I'm going to say that. Excellent things to say about Spirit. All right. I flew in, got my bags.
Excellent thing.
Excellent things to say.
About Spirit.
I flew in. I went to baggage claim. I got my bags, got everything. I was on the plane for about 2 hours or whatnot. So I'm like, pretty boy me. I got to spray some cologne on. I said, let me go in my luggage and spray some cologne on the airport because my daughter's finna get ready to pick me up, take me to her house. I opened my luggage, spray my bag, spray myself. I set my black backpack down that has my laptop and stuff in it. I set it down. And she said, I'm outside, Daddy. I get in the car. We drive about 20 minutes away from the airport. I say, Dakota, where's my bag? At that point, I start freaking out. Benny, a tear rolled down my eye.
Not a whole tear.
No. I am so freaking serious when I say this. A tear rolled down my eye. And you want to know why?
Why?
That bag had my brand new MacBook Pro M5 in it. I left it sitting in the corner. I jumped in her car. I left it sitting right there in the airport. I just left the bag there on accident.
A computer.
My brand new computer. All of my jewelry was in there. I had about 6 or 7 watches. Ooh, I had rings, necklace. But the thing that made the tear fall down my face
was
my wedding ring was in there. And I kept saying, I know
some fellas that would have been glad.
Man, I knew that bag was going to be gone when I went back. We immediately turned around. We get back to the airport. I got a tear coming down my eye because out of all that stuff that's in that bag, nothing meant more to me than my wedding ring.
That's
that
sweet.
Damn laptop, they could have had it. They could have had that jewelry, all that. But my wedding ring, I was like, oh, man. I just kept saying, my wedding ring in there, Dakota. I got a tear going down my eye all the way going back to the airport.
Come on, man.
We pull up to the airport, and I say to myself, this is 2026. My bag is black. There's a strong possibility that bag may still be sitting there. It's a black bag. A black bag sitting by itself in the airport.
Now, pause. I got to ask you this.
Come on.
Is there a difference between a brown bag or a red bag? I mean, is there some type of significance with the black bag?
I just think that a black bag just brings more attention. I don't know. I think a black bag, when you think black bag, you just think dark. Okay. Something's wrong with this bag. It's all black.
Okay.
So it's all black. I get back. I'm getting out the car. I see the police officer standing over my bag. He's just standing there, looking around, doing this thing like, okay, we don't know who left this bag. We don't know how this bag got here. I got my eyes open. I'm looking around.
I don't want to touch it.
They did not touch it. Oh, they didn't open it. They didn't touch it. They ain't do none of that. They definitely didn't. So I walk up. I say, oh, shit. I say, it's a police officer right there. And I saw my bag I could see the bag through the crack right there. I'm looking through the glass. I got this big smile on my face. Oh, I'm like, oh,
thank
yeah.
You, Jesus.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Boy, I'm telling you, I went back to, I had converted back to something at that point. Because I was like, thank you, almighty universe. My bag is still here. I walk up to the police officer. I said, this is my bag. He said, this is yours? He said, yeah. He said, yeah, pretty much they thought it was suspicious. They thought it was a bomb. They were standing there watching it. He said, I just need to verify that this your bag. So he makes me open it up. I open up the laptop. He made me put my password in, have big gray impact media on there. I'm happy to see all of that.
Come on now.
Yeah, and I log in.
Did you check? I'm surprised you didn't look first for the wedding ring.
Oh, that was the first thing I did. But he required for me to log into this laptop before I could do anything else.
Okay.
He wanted to verify that this was my bag.
Yeah.
So once I did that, I immediately went to the bag. My ring was in there.
Come on now.
I said, yeah. I said, you know what?
You better be glad you found that, right?
Man, that ring meant more to me.
Because you would look funny with some lumps. I mean, if Courtney was to put some lumps on you, know what I'm saying?
Well, this is the thing. My baby is so understanding. I called her.
She was
asleep.
She walks like she got a mean walk like a UFC fighter.
My baby does not have a UFC fighter walk, and that's the last time that you going to my baby walks sexy. We are not going to talk about Courtney's walk.
Now, I will say this.
What?
If you can imagine a UFC fighter having a sexy walk.
Okay, well, I'll let you roll with that. Okay, I'll let you roll with that.
I get that.
Yeah. But that's
she looks like she can kick some ass.
Oh, yeah, she's strong. I tell her all the time, I say, you strong, baby.
Huh.
You real strong. But long story short, long story short, I got my bag back, man. But I did go through some shit. So maybe that's what was trying to come out. Long story shit. Shit, I got my bag back. So, got my ring and everything.
I'm glad you got your bag back.
I'm glad I got it back too.
And I'm glad your wedding ring was in there,
man.
brother.
I'm glad it was in there too. Yeah, me too. But enough of my scare for this week. Cause for that week, a lot of other stuff is taking place since then. I took my grandson back home yesterday. So no more baby.
That 24/7 alarm clock you had?
The 24/7 alarm clock, yeah. According to
was one crying baby.
He cried.
Gosh almighty,
I miss him so much though, man.
you're a good grandpappy now. I ain't gonna lie, and she's a good Gigi.
Did you just call me a grandpappy?
Grandpappy.
My grandkids, they call me Papa J.
Papa J.
Yeah,
Okay,
they don't say grandpappy.
But
We in
look,
2026, man. What you think this is? 1945?
I'm just saying, you the grandpappy.
Yeah,
Look, I had a conversation
yeah.
at work. Do you think a man
You better not say it, because you would say it.
is designed
What?
to be
Uh-huh.
with one woman?
Oh, I thought you was going somewhere.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where you thought I was going. But here's my thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Biblically speaking, men, with God's permission, had more than one wife. And it worked out. I understand that the belief system and everything was different back then. Now, you can only have one wife. Well, in the United States, I guess.
Unless you live in Idaho
okay.
or in them,
Yeah,
polygamy culture.
Here's my thing. It's hard for me to believe that a man is designed to be with one woman when the majority, we ain't talking about 20%. When you got the majority of men that cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it was a smaller margin.
But I mean, so are you saying just because men cheat, that means that we're designed to be with more than
No,
one?
I'm just saying when you got the majority of something happening, it means something.
Hell, it just mean a lot of men want a lot of women.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is some things are in a DNA, your DNA.
I believe that too. I believe that something.
So some things are designed to be a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so my question is, if you really put some thought into it, no matter if they got money, no matter if they don't have a lot of money, no matter the nationality, they are wanting and seeing other women. And it's the majority that are doing that. So that leads me to believe maybe men are not designed to be with one woman. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Well, I mean, when you think about it. So we were talking about this at work, and I was like, let's talk about this on the podcast.
Okay, so this is my perspective on it. We live in a Western civilization culture. Mm-hmm. So we have a Western civilization mindset here.
Okay.
I do believe that when you are when you have an Eastern civilization mindset, the culture, the mindset, the lifestyle
is different.
The things are different. So now you have to ask yourself, where do we originally come from? did we originally come from a Western civilization culture as black people?
No, we did not.
Or did we come from an Eastern civilization culture as black people?
Okay.
You see where I'm going?
I do. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
So now you have to ask yourself this. What did they do then? Was it customary back in ancient Kemet, back in ancient Egypt, if you want to call it, because it was Kemet before it was Egypt? Our ancestors, what did they do? Did they practice polygamy? Did men have more than one wife? Of course they did.
Yeah.
We know that.
Definitely.
We know that.
Even some of our greatest prophets.
According to the Bible. If we want to go into the Bible.
I'm saying according to the Bible.
According to the Bible.
So I'm just trying to figure out, at what point do they
well,
say,
this is the thing.
at what point do they say, hey, you can't do it no more? Who came up with that?
Well, I'm going to tell you who came up with that. You live over here in the United States. You live on the western side. So you got to do what the Western folks do. You ain't coming over here having no 6, 7. That's why all them folks in jail right now. I watch these documentaries on these cults. These men have 5, 6, 13 wives. They sleep with the mama. Then they sleep with the mama's child. And then they have a child with their child. Then they sleep with their child's child. They sleeping with their grandchildren. See, all that crazy shit like that polygamy stuff is crazy. And it's unorganized. So, but that's why it's illegal over here. You can't do it over here. Now, you want to have 6, 7 wives? My suggestion would be move. You gotta get up out of here. Ain't nobody over you having that mind. But this is the thing: we got people now that live in polygamy over here. You do. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I'm saying is it legal? Probably not over here. You know, I watch documentaries. I watch a lot of stories. It's definitely not legal. It's definitely not legal. But what I will say, it happens. Look at Kevin Wesley. I don't know if you follow him. It's a guy named Kevin Wesley. I actually had a chance. I met him one day. We was at main event. We bumped into each other. He has 2 wives. He believes in polygamy. He catches a lot of flack for that. You know, a lot of people
always, listen. People always got an opinion. Right. I mean, you can have the best idea in the world. Somebody is gonna have an issue with it. That just is what it is.
Right. Somebody's gonna have an issue, and that's the honest to God truth. So my thing is, I'm fine with just one. You know, especially over here. Do you really want 2 or 3 of these women over here? Come on, man. Come on now. You just want one good solid one. I'm at a point in my life, one good solid one gonna work for me. I don't need nothing else. Look here, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Gemini Code Podcast.
Tired of making someone else richer your 9 to 5? KB Tax Solutions is helping everyday people turn tax season into a 6-figure business. With self-paced training, real mentorship, and a complete tax launch box, including professional software, you get everything you need to start and scale your own tax prep business. We're talking multiple income streams in a recession-proof industry. But here's the catch. Starting May 1st, we're only accepting 100 new entrepreneurs. So if you're ready to build wealth for you, not your boss, tap in with KB Tax Solutions today.
Check this out. I came across a story the other day, and it kind of touched me personally because I just talked about how I flew Spirit.
Yeah,
she didn't fly Spirit; she flew something else. But I want you to imagine
Who
this.
was she?
Well, this young lady. The story.
Okay.
So this young lady flew first class, and first class, you're gonna eat good, you're gonna drink good, you're gonna have the space and the room that you need. You got all that good stuff. Okay. So they start feeding everybody.
All right.
When they got to her, they said, we got no more food left.
What?
The plane ran out of food. And I'm saying to myself, how does this happen?
So, just her or?
Just her. She the only one that didn't get, she wasn't in the economy.
So she
was in first class.
What about the people sitting behind her? They managed to get food?
Everybody that was in first class got something to eat except for her. They told her that there was no more food. And of course, this is a black lady.
That was gonna be my next question.
Of course, this
had to been a sister.
It's a black lady that this happened to, and I'm like, how in the world does this happen? How do you pay for, this upscale type of airline privilege and flight? You getting Wi-Fi, you getting everything, and they get to her and they ain't got no more food left. So to me, I'm like,
so they done literally walked past her, fed other people. Right. Took care of their needs.
Right. And just told her we ain't got no food. And my thing is this. I know that they plan these things. They know how many people are going to be on this flight. They know how many people they're going to have to serve in economy. They know how many people they're going to have to serve in first class. So she said she purchased her ticket 5 days before, which there's no excuse because you can purchase a ticket right then and there on the airplane. I did it last week when I flew to Dallas. I was sitting between a Chinese lady and a YN. I ain't want to sit between them because I was uncomfortable, not just because of them. It was just a tight spot. I asked the guy, I said, hey, how much is that seat right there on the front? It was one left. He said, this is how much you got to pay. I took my card out of meet. I said, get this, take this. And he swiped it. I got up, moved the front. Spirit first class. Spirit doesn't really have first class, but it feel like first class. That first seat, them first 4 seats in the front, you get to drink all the liquor that you want.
Stop
Eat
playing.
all. No, I'm serious. I got on that plane sober. When I left, I was tipsy. I felt so good when I got off that plane. I was drinking Jack Daniel. So everybody that got something bad to say about Spirit, I have nothing bad to say about Spirit.
I don't got nothing bad to say about Spirit. I have flown Spirit, and I liked it. You know, they were within my budget at the time.
Yeah, and they are budget friendly.
But you have really put me on game.
I'm telling you.
But back to the woman.
Back to the woman. So she didn't even fly Spirit. So imagine being on Delta or Southwest or one of these other big airlines that actually serve food. Like they actually got food coming out. She and in first class, you know, you get first class meals. This ain't no stuff. You gonna get good, nice
caviar
stuff. To see all of those people around her and smelling that food, I don't know when the last time she ate. Oh, what if she ain't ate that day? She's, as a matter of fact, she said that. She said she hadn't eaten anything all that day because she was waiting till she got on that plane to get her something to eat.
And one thing about a woman, when they hungry,
people period.
They get hangry.
They get hangry. Black folks period though. My daddy, he ain't ate, and it's 11 o'clock. Oh, he gonna start things start changing. Black folks got to eat at a certain time.
My sales manager just like that.
Really?
He's a brother too. I'm talking about if you took Samuel L. Jackson and mixed him with Shaft, you got. I'm serious. This is a brother. And
you talking about the tall guy?
Tall bald guy.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Derek.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Derek.
All right, Derek. What's that?
But what I'm saying is, when he ain't ate. But so this lady, this is a woman, and a woman is a whole nother topic when she has not eaten.
She ain't ate, man, and I really, you
got the nerve to feed other people.
Yeah, and I was wondering, like, I was asking myself certain questions, like, if this had been a white woman, like, how would this have turned out? And I hate to try to play the race card, but we live in the society that that allows us, and that we can't do anything but play the card at times because it's the only card we got. It's the card we're dealt.
Man, you come out better playing the draw 2 card for real, man. It's always been there. That's why.
I don't know if it was racist though. I'm just saying, if it was a white woman, how do you think this thing would have turned out? Like if she had been white, would they have found her something?
LAWSUIT lawsuit.
Well, I'm sure the sister gonna do the same. But do you think they would have found some food for her? Did they actually really run out of food? Man, come on now.
Listen, it'd be a difference if she was sitting in the very back. She wasn't sitting in the very back.
She in first class.
So you're trying to tell me you're going to feed the people in front of me on the left, in front of me on the right, behind me on the left, and behind me on the right, and then just come back to me and I got to ask you for food?
Let me tell you. And she said she didn't get no peanuts, no nothing. They didn't offer her anything. So I was saying, well, what did the people in the economy do? I know they gave them something.
Was she the only black person in first class?
Oh, you know what, Benny? I don't know.
The plot thickens.
I don't know. That's a good question. But if she really was the only black person in there, then we definitely got something on our hand. Like, what's up? Like, why didn't y'all feed this sister on this plane?
It's clearly obvious as why, but
I would have been pissed. Next time, my suggestion to her is fly Spirit, young lady.
And get in the front seat.
Yeah, I know Delta is in Southwest and all them people got nice name, but if you don't have a long flight, you got 2-3 hours and you just want something to tidy you over, they got nice snacks. They got cheese, they got wine, they got Jack Daniels, they got Tito's. They got a whole lot of different stuff that you can choose from. Tito's. So, shout out to Spirit Airline. I will be flying you again as long as things go the way it went.
Well, I put it like this. I'm going to fly Spirit if I can get in the front. As long as I can get in the front.
As long as you can get that front.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, if my money fund, I'm going to fly them again, too.
Huh?
If my money.
Yeah, budget friendly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so check this out.
What's up?
Liars. Men. I got something I want to share with the brothers.
Jesus Christ.
I want to. Hey, listen. I learned a major lesson when I was 17 years old.
What was that?
So I grew up. The men I grew up around with womanizers and liars. Naturally,
I'm sorry to hear that.
well, wasn't that bad.
Oh, come on.
So naturally, I grew up. I think again, and I said it before. I grew up with the mentality: girlfriend, side chick, wife, mistress. Yeah. Everybody I know, they lie. You know, at that point, I mean,
That's just what they did.
Nobody ever said you tell them the truth.
Yeah, nobody ever came to you and said, tell a woman the truth.
Yeah, but the problem was I was a terrible liar. I've never been a good liar.
Yeah, most people that lie are not good liars.
My brother.
Yeah.
Flip Flam.
Can you stop slamming?
Flip Flam, what's up, baby?
Your brother a good liar.
Man, I can call my brother. I need a good lie. Why I'm late, why I can't go in. That must feel spitting out
Well,
right. I said, boy,
I think I've been.
you should write a lie book.
That would be a good thing, man. Somebody publish a book. How to tell a good lie.
A good lie. Because you got to remember, it's too much. So anyway, I wasn't a good liar. And in my teenage years, you know, I'm dabbling in the streets. Mm-hmm. I got a couple of women, girls that I can play with, and I'm lying. But I'm getting caught. And they are comparing notes. He told me the same thing. We went to the same, all that. I'm frustrated. I go to my uncle, my daddy's brother, all the men on my daddy's side are womanizers. I go to him, I say, Unc, frustrated. He said, the problem is, tell him the truth. I literally felt like he was talking to me in some other language. I said, what?
That's right. He told you right.
He said, tell him the truth.
Tell him the truth.
I said, tell him the truth. He says, when you meet a woman, and you feeling her, you want to get to know her, and she asks you, do you got a girl? Tell her, yeah, I still want to be friends. And I thought that was the dumbest thing I ever heard in my whole life.
It is, but it's halfway good and halfway bad.
Well, in the beginning, it didn't register.
Yeah.
But fast forward 2 weeks. Now keep in mind, I got a little age on me. This is in the pager days. Mm-hmm. Everybody, before cell phones and all that, was, And so I was in McDonald's, and I was trying to get this girl number. She's about to write down my pager number. Right?
Damn, that must have been in the 80s, man. That was like in the 80s.
Hey, don't judge me, brother.
No, I ain't judging. I'm just saying, I'm just thinking about 80s. That was pager time. I had like 2 or 3 of them things. I know, and the ones that you could type on, too. Okay, but come on. Go ahead.
Anyway, the point I'm trying to make, as she's about to write down my number, she looks at me, and she says, do you got a girlfriend? And I paused. Mm-hmm. It felt like I paused 3 seconds. But actually, a certain...
You remember this, too. This is
because this was a pivotal moment in my life.
I can tell.
It changed my life.
Yeah.
So, when you have one of those moments, whether it's a drastic situation, time could slow down. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm pretty sure it won't no 3 seconds, but it felt like 3 seconds passed before I said, I got a girlfriend, but I still want to be friends with you. And long story short, we got up. We had some drinks, and we made it do what it do, and the light bulb went off of my head, and I've been telling the truth. Hey, listen, I done got so terrible with it that when I see, at that time, when I was a womanizer, when I see that a woman was feeling me more than I was feeling her, I would say, well, you never asked me, do I got a girl? Mm-hmm. You never asked me if I'm seeing other women. Mm. Because I learned that if you tell these women the truth,
that's right.
You kill half the drama.
Right.
So, fellas, I'm telling you, tell them, no, you can't come over. I'm having company. No, you can't come over. I'm going out. Yes, me and so are going to the strip club. Tell them the truth. How can they argue? Even though it's a woman, they can't really argue with the truth. And, thank you.
I don't know what this laptop doing, man. She's still talking, ain't she?
That's a woman. In a woman's voice.
What's this laptop?
And it's closed.
And it's closed.
But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that to all the men out there, to all the guys out there, just tell your woman the truth. Hey, yes, I got a girl. I still want to get to know you. It ain't going to change nothing. Give them the option. How they gonna throw that in your face when you was up front anyway?
I agree.
That's all I gotta say.
And so this is my spiel on that. I roll with it, like in a sense. I think the only part that I have an issue with is that, okay, if you do that, make sure that it's different if you're in a relation. If you're in a relationship, like relationship, and you meet somebody else outside of your relationship, and you say, "Hey, look, I got a girlfriend, but let's still do this." You told the truth, but you're still lying to somebody. Come on now, you told the truth,
Yeah.
but you're still telling a lie.
Yeah. I agree.
So my thing is this right here. I get that because I was like that at one point too in my life, and it causes so much chaos in your life. It's like, even though you know why it causes chaos, because it causes chaos because of the lie portion of it. If it was all truth, everything would go smooth. But because there is a lie attached to it, there has to be chaos attached to it.
Well, here's the deal. It's hard to remember them lies.
But don't tell them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
You can easily remember the truth. Hypothetically, I'm seeing somebody. For some reason, I can't tell her I'm going out with you and we going to the strip club. Why wouldn't I tell her that? What is the harm in that?
Well, if you're just dating and you're out there dating and you've established this with like different women, like I'm not in a relationship, but I'm dating at this particular time, then you set their ground right there. They know, okay, we're just dating. Yeah, well, at that point, you dealing with nothing but truth. You ain't got no lie attached to nothing. So if something doesn't go right, it ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't your fault because you told the truth. You said, "Hey, I got some. I'm being honest with you. I'm in a relationship." So I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't went back to that. I'm just dating. I meant to say. I'm sorry. I'm just dating. I'm not looking for a relationship. I want to just date. I want to be out there and whatnot and see what's for me. But the minute you find somebody that you just want to settle down with, you gotta like shut all that stuff out because now you finna start living in your lie. You ain't gonna be in your truth, and your truth is gonna mess things up. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. So I just wanted to share that with the fellas. Hey, man,
tell the truth.
Be honest with these women.
I'm proud of you, Benny, for saying that, man. Be honest with these women.
I know, because you're always trying to play the good guy with these women and have our viewers thinking that you're the good guy.
Well,
and Benny Gemini's the bad guy, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm just being me. Now, that's all. All I'm saying is I'm not trying to play superhero. I'm just saying life has taught me that if you do things a certain way, certain things, if you just pay attention, like you got to be careful. If you do things in a fucked up way, a whole lot of fucked up shit gonna start happening in your life.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. But if you just try to stay on the up and up and do things, everything it'll go pretty smooth, and I'm a witness to that. I'm living it right now.
I just want to say a shout out to my brother, Flim Flam. He has really stepped up for me when I needed a good life. Tired of making someone else rich at your 9 to 5? KB Tax Solutions is helping everyday people turn tax season into a 6-figure business with self-paced training, real mentorship, and a complete tax launch box, including professional software. You get everything you need to start and scale your own tax prep business. We're talking multiple income streams in a recession-proof industry. But here's the catch. Starting May 1st, we're only accepting 100 new entrepreneurs. So if you're ready to build wealth for you, not your boss, tap in with KB Tax Solutions today.
And we are back.
We are back. So, Jay, I got a question. I need your advice on something. So,
Okay.
you know Endo. Me and Endo.
I do.
Fresh new relationship.
I do.
We jumped in there.
The one you call me about every day.
Yeah. Oh, well, you ain't supposed to say that. You weren't supposed to say that. But anyway, so we jumped in there willy-nilly. And I'm complicated. For some people, I'm complicated. Particular. I had a bad day.
All right.
And when I have a bad day and bad energy, I don't want to be around anybody. Okay. So I felt like I needed a break.
All right.
And she was upset about that.
Okay.
And I felt my heart went out to her because I'm like, how you upset? Because I want to evaluate my situation, our situation, take a small break and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
So I still called her and we still talked on video and everything. So a couple of days later, she's not as upset. And that's still my baby and everything. But she told me in a video chat, while on video, FaceTime, whatever you want to call it, she says to me, you think you're single, ain't you? I said, but She says, you ain't single. And I'm like, but I'm taking a break.
You ain't take no break. You didn't take a break. That's so
based off of her answer, no.
You didn't. I'm telling
but
you.
if somebody
You did not take a break. Because if you said you was gonna take a break, you wouldn't have texted her, you wouldn't have called her, you wouldn't have said anything. You know, taking a break
it's called being friends, ain't it?
Well, this is the thing. We talking about a woman. So you got to understand, and this is not me saying anything negative or derogatory toward women. I'm just simply saying that women think a little bit different from us, and we think a little bit different from them.
No,
so
women think a whole lot of different from us,
and we think a
whole lot of different from them. But my point is, if somebody tell you when you done already told them that we taking a break, and they tell you
what,
you ain't single.
Well, you didn't give her a break. So I mean, she ain't got. I'm on Endo's side with this. I'm gonna be honest with you. You didn't give her.
Always on Endo's side. That's the problem. Fellas.
No, I'm always on the side of right because if you told her that you needed a break, I'm gonna tell you what she should have did. Ding dong. This is what she should have did. When you another woman, a different kind of woman, if you had to told her you were finna take a break, she said, "Okay, nigga, you want about taking a break? I'm finna show you a break. I'm gonna break." And she ain't finna call you. You gonna call her. But she ain't even gonna answer the phone when you call.
But that's typical. What I'm saying is, I think when you got two people in a situation and one that says, hey, just because you break up don't mean you can't be cool. Don't mean you can't have drinks. Don't mean you can't still hang out.
I think it got to be a period. It has to be a period. Let time take care of that. Like, I got people I'm going to say this. You got to let time do that. You can't say this week we finna break up. We on taking a break. And then you calling a couple of days after. Because it just does not work that way. Because no break has taken place. So if you're going to take a break and let time bring things back to where it's supposed to be. Because that's just the way it needs to be. Because if you don't.
I do a bit. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to feel when she told me. And she said it seductively. You think you're single?
Yeah, y'all break up every week, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. You
told
me
first day.
no.
Lie.
Did you call me every other day? I'm single again.
I do.
I'm single again.
Okay.
Me and Indo got it.
I call you on a regular basis and I talk about because I need you're my sounding board.
I said, oh Lord, here we go.
From one Gemini, if anybody can understand a Gemini, you can, Mr. J the Great.
I understand you. Gemini. And that's why I'm able to give you. Our
birthdays are 3 days apart.
Right, and that's why I'm able to give you a good sound. Good sound narrative. I mean, not a good sound narrative, but some good sound advice. You know what I'm saying? About what.
And welcome to another episode of Kissing That Ass Negro.
Nah, I don't kiss that. I just know how to operate in peace, order, and balance. See, I don't be wanting all that chaos in my.
There it is.
You get what I'm saying? So I know how to move, but yeah. But hey, I'm rooting for you in Indo. I hope everything work out. And
well, we getting up. We're going to see Michael Jackson this weekend.
Okay, yeah, you did ask. Yeah.
Matter of fact,
you asked me if we went according to.
Yeah,
don't be talking about y'all going to see you. You asked me if we wanted to go too. So say we.
You ain't talked to the boss lady yet.
I ain't got. I am the boss.
Oh. I bet you this don't be in when you edit this.
I bet you I don't edit it out.
Look, she peeping at you right now.
Hey, baby, how you doing? I am the boss.
Whoa. Yeah. Gemini. Two sides, one vibe. Yeah, we in control. Gemini. Cool. Jada Gray, Benni, Gemini, watch us unfold. Real talk, no filter, let the truth be told. From the heart to the mic, yeah, we break the mold. Tap in, tune in, welcome to the show. Let's go.